just lay waste to the mainland. And out from the sunshine into the light where we could contain. We fail, if only for moments, and no one could show us why we failed to love. Now that which made me wrong, a hypocrite fable to feed my own ego. Watch the outcome rise and run out from the sunshine into the night where we could contain. We fail, if only for moments, and no one could show us why we failed to love. Why we failed. Why we failed to love. Out from the sunshine into the light where we could contain, and we fail, if only for moments, and no one can show us why we failed to love. Why we failed.
Hey, 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 how's everybody doing today? It's that wonderful day. It's frickin' hump day. Who cares? It just means it's just another crappy day at work. So, hey, how's everybody doing there? I hope everybody's having a good day. I wish I could say the same, but oh shit. You're not supposed to be on a loop. What is wrong with you? Oh, hush, 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 hush. As much as I love that song, we're not going to listen to it twice. Sorry. It's just not going to happen today. Anyway, hope everybody's doing... Thank you, Joe. I really wanted a hug from Brian, but that's okay. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Nobody ever gives me a hug. I'm a sad penguin. Oh. Anyway, let's not bring the stream down. We're here to chill out, relax, and have some fun and laughs watching a content creator. I hope you all know and have watched some of his stuff before. He's not new to me. He is new to the channel. We've never reviewed him or reacted to any. Reacting is kind of a bad way. All you can do is laugh at the shit he does. It's hilarious. And we're going to start off today. With what I think is probably his best video that he's done. And it's like, no, this is wrong. You cannot be doing this. But we're going to do it anyway. So let's get to it, okay, shall we?
As you can tell by the title of this video, along with my elaborate snack cake costume, today we're going to be doing something fun, because today we are cooking with Twinkie.
Oh God, no, help us. Please, help us.
This is Twinkie the Kid. Ever wonder how they get that creamy filling into the
I absolutely love his edits.
middle of a Twinkie's cake?
First, they put down the creamy filling, then they bake the cake all around.
No, it's like your mom and dad trying to make a baby. And if you don't understand it, go home and ask your dad.
We got this big tube full of stuff and push it in. It's this format.
I was half expecting Megan to be here because I know she loves Brutal Moose.
It's this format.
So, hi Megan, if you're
Twinkies
here.
are an American classic. They are a golden sponge cake with a white cream center.
They were fine until you made chocolate ones, and that just grossed me the hell out.
Pretty tasty. I haven't had a Twinkie
No,
since
they are
before
not
pulled
tasty.
From shelves and then came back to shelves right after.
Ugh.
But even though it's been a while since I've had a Twinkie, I can still picture that flavor in my mind's eye. I can taste that flavor on my mind's tongue.
No,
I came across the
no.
Twinkies cookbook at a half-price books, and I just knew that I had to pick it up and try out
I would buy that in a heartbeat just because I'm a frickin' weirdo.
some recipes for a video. So here we go. We're going. Today we're actually going to be trying out 4 different recipes. 3 of them are from the Twinkies cookbook. 1 of them is from a movie. Some of you might know where I'm headed with that. I'm not looking forward to it. But we are going to start this Twinkie journey
It's-
with a recipe called...
I can't say
Pigs
the word
in
I want to say.
Twinkie.
It's gross. Pigs in a Twinkie.
Well,
I love pigs in a blanket, otherwise known as gumpki or stuffed cabbage.
your old nephew Shay created this recipe because he thought it would be something other kids would enjoy.
Ew,
It's important
no,
to make sure that
no.
sausage is cooked thoroughly.
Pigs in a
Made that sound
pigs in a
pretty
Twinkie.
delicious. Jen,
Pigs in a Twinkie. Imagine it. Think about what I said earlier. How does the cream filling get put into the Twinkie? Think about Dad.
Obar from Burbank, California. So we're gonna make a recipe that a 12-year-old put together.
Oh,
the book
good
doesn't
God.
even say that he likes it. He said he thought other kids might like it. So far, nobody likes this recipe that I'm aware of. To prepare this dish, we're gonna need some Twinkies. You can actually tell the box is already open. I had to throw some of them in the freezer for an upcoming recipe.
Right. He had to eat 3 or 4 of them because he loves them so much.
Sausage links and maple syrup. And we already know where this is headed, right? I mean, clearly you're gonna make the sausage.
I love Bob Evans.
Twinkie,
Mm,
And then
Some of my favorite sausage.
pour syrup on.
That's what we're gonna do.
I mean,
And I don't use Aunt Jemima's. I'm sorry. I'm really picky with my maple syrup, and it's not Aunt Jemima's.
it could be worse. It's from a chapter in the book
So,
called
I mean, it's all sugar anyway, but
And there's only 3 recipes in there, so my options were pretty limited. So let's make some sausage. Since we're making 4 different recipes today, I think I'm only gonna make 1 of these little sausage guys, or 1 Twinkie. I don't need more than that right now. I gotta pace myself, you know? I'm gonna be eating a lot.
I was going to say, you're not going to be eating it, so.
Stay straight with the pan, dude.
That's what I had last night. I actually made some, I made a couple bratwursts really late at night. Hi, Megan. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh, it's not going to let me type because I'm an idiot. I had bratwurst probably like 11:30 at night last night. No maple syrup, just bratwurst and some hot sauce. And, oh, I was in heaven.
Alright, 1 sausage. I really quite like these pork sausage links. They got a really good smell. They got a really good taste.
I happen to like
What else is there to like about food?
Bob's
Look,
sausage.
Wiener-esque.
There is a company not very far from here that actually does their own, and I've tried that. Our local grocery store actually carries it. It's actually pretty good. Got to be really careful about cooking it because it can, for some reason, it cooks so much faster under the same heat than the same sausage patties from Bob Evans, and I'm not sure why, but oh yeah, so yummy.
This is the part where we're supposed to preheat the oven to 350. So we're gonna have to wait just a second while that preheats.
That's a stove, not an
In
oven.
the sausage, I kind of didn't. I'm just gonna dab
Oh,
it.
he's making it. Never mind. I'm sorry. I see what he did.
Not so slimy. Then we need to grab a Twinkie.
Yeah, I was gonna get mad because I saw what you said that you really loved Brutal Moose, and I was gonna be hurt if you weren't here to watch. So, thank you for coming, Megan.
Ooh, they're so tiny. I guess I remember Twinkies being a little bit bigger, but
You were also probably knee-high to a grasshopper last time you ate one.
okay, you probably know what comes next. We're gonna cut the end off a Twinkie here.
And you're gonna shove that hot dog.
And then we're gonna stick
That's not what you wanted to say.
the wiener into the Twinkie hole.
If you're calling the sausage a wiener, then the Twinkie cannot be a Twinkie hole. For fuck's sake.
Just like this. I might have to censor this. I'm not totally sure. Just
The
like
noise. And I know he's faking it. That's just bloody
just like
gross.
that. Perfect. Let's try and get it in there a little bit better. There we go. We could even put the top back on. Perfect. It's like it was
It's
never
not
opened.
perfect. It looks like
We're gonna
crap.
take our Twinkie cream.
And then you're going to ruin it with Aunt Jemima's maple syrup. Or should I say maple flavored sugar water.
Here.
Which is what
Set
maple
it
syrup is.
on-
But
Should I set it this way, you think? And now we bake at 350 for 10 minutes, which seems
too
like a
long.
lot of time.
Yeah, too long. Sausage is already cooked, so why 10 minutes?
I actually think that this has a chance to taste all right. I'm not too afraid of this one. There's definitely upcoming recipes that I'm more scared about. I think this one's gonna go all right with the breakfast sausage.
So the next time you order from B-Dubs, it's Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever the place is that you like, ask them if they have this on the menu, on the secret menu. Ask them if they have any Twinkie recipes on the secret menu. I dare you.
And, you know, people put whipped cream on pancakes. I've been to IHOB. I've had a silly face pancake.
People eat so
Okay.
much damn sugar, it's
Putting
disgusting.
syrup on
So
it,
yeah,
it
nothing
could be
surprises
a
me.
nice, travel snack. You know, a nice way to keep your hands clean. So you
Wow,
don't
I didn't
get
shut my
any of
phone
that
off.
Twinkie cream or sausage juice all over your fingers. This is a disaster.
It worked for me, asshole. I don't really care. I don't really care.
There it
Too
is.
fucking
There's
bad.
our
I'm done for the day, man.
Twinkie cream.
I've been running since 8. I
If
am
I'm being 100%
done.
honest, it doesn't smell that bad.
I am
It's very
meetinged out.
sugary.
I am done with people today. Everybody, leave me. Not you folks. Not you in the chat. I'm talking about like work folks. Okay, leave me the hell alone for the rest of the night, please.
That's kind of what I expected. The
That's
sausage
so
kinda
gross.
fell out of the Twinkie, and it looks a bit weird around that end part there, but it still smells really good.
How could it
Just
smell
serve
good?
with
Ew.
So here's some syrup. I
Oh,
mean, clearly this is just going to be
oh.
a direct injection of sugar right into my veins, but I'm okay with that.
You're already
Body
eating a
might not be
Twinkie.
okay
You don't
with
need
that,
any
but
more
I'm okay
sugar.
with that. Well, happy breakfast, everybody. Happy breakfast. This is going to be delicious.
Good luck, my friend.
Tell
Good
myself
luck.
It's going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious. It's just like a pancake.
Oh yeah, just like a pancake.
breakfast with, you know, there's a wiener in there.
It's not a. There's not a wiener in there, you fuckwit. I'm sorry. I have to correct him. That is not a wiener. Quit calling it a wiener, you dumbass.
A little crumbly. The edges outside very crispy, but it kind of all.
I'm gonna write him an email. I'm very fucking pissed off right now.
Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Eat food. I'm gonna eat it.
Manja! Yeah, I'm sure that tastes like really, really good.
Oh my god. There's so much sugar. It's very breakfasty. I mean, honestly, the syrup and the sausage, the flavor just dominates the Twinkie. I don't really taste. I kind of taste the inside. You get a taste of that sweet filling, maybe a bit of the cake, but most of what I'm tasting here is the pork sausage and the maple syrup.
Well, duh.
And it's pretty good.
You've never seen Brutal Moose? Oh, dude, stick around, man. He's got some really funny ass content. Oh, that's a perfect. Oh wait, I need that. We're gonna do some more of him. I have a feeling. So we're gonna be capturing some screen grabs, just for some screenshot or some thumbnails, if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
Just wrap it in a pancake. Get the Twinkie out of here.
One of the first videos I ever watched, he reminded me so much of Chantal. He had an office chair in the kitchen with wheels, and he just moved all around when he was cooking. It was funny as shit.
Wrap it in a pancake. Way better. I'm sure kids would love this because of just the amount of sugar in there. If you're like, man, my kid needs more sugar. I'm just not giving my kid enough sugar. He needs more sugar in his breakfast.
Remember, 1 hour and 7 minutes. That's where we left off yesterday, Brian.
Your solution right here. This is not really remotely.
I did too. Somebody introduced me to him.
Kind of a waste of a Twinkie. Eat the sausage syrup separately.
Don't eat the Twinkie. Just eat the goddamn sausage. Sausage and maple syrup, real maple syrup, is actually really good.
Put them together. Combine them. Put them together.
Hello?
Since that was pleasant, let's go ahead and get the non-pleasant thing out of the way. Twinkie recipe number 2 is going to briefly take us away from the Twinkies cookbook. As much fun as it is to look through and as crazy and zany as you might think the Twinkie cookbook is, they all seem like pretty decent ideas. However, there is a Twinkie creation I've known about for some years now and have yet to try.
Give me 1 minute. I'll be right with you, folks.
Familiar with the movie UHF?
Do you have UID,
should know what I'm talking about. Yes.
I do not.
Today
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
could
to be
actually
trying
get them.
The infamous Twinkie Wiener Sandwich.
Would you stop calling them wieners? A wiener is a hot dog, you idiot. Okay, that is a wiener, but not a sausage. The sausage is not a wiener, and a wiener is not a sausage. Get a fucking grip. And I will introduce you to chefs that will argue for days about that point.
They got kind of a funky taste. They're supposedly one of the more healthier hot dog options. So these are the one I've been picking up lately.
What is his
I've adjusted,
name?
though. I like it.
Surrender?
If you get these, though, be
Surrender?
prepared for a bit of a weird,
How do you spell that?
a bit of a funky taste. We're gonna need easy cheese. Can't say I've had any of this stuff since I was young. For those of you not in the know about easy cheese, it's like a compressed cheese paste that you spray out. It's kind of like whipped cream.
The problem
but
is
it's
they
cheese.
won't be able to...
And it tastes kind of how like that sounds it would.
Hang on, let me get the other...
And finally, we're gonna need milk.
Ew.
Yum. I mean, these are 4 things that
As if working
surely
from
look
8
like
o'clock
they
in
go
the morning
together.
till...
I can't wait to eat them. Thanks, Weird Al. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the fridge while we wait. And this is gonna go pretty much how it looks like it's gonna go. I'm gonna make the hot dog first, and the rest after. You know, some of you guys don't think that I know how to boil water. In one of my previous videos, I boiled some water. It took a while because I left the lid off of a pot. That was just to get a cool shot of the water boiling, guys. Don't you want to see those bubbles pop up? Isn't that worth waiting a bit longer?
No, it's not. It's not.
But really, though, thanks for the cooking advice that you guys leave me in the comments. 90% of the time, it's something that I do need to know.
Give me just a second. I'm just about done here.
Okay, I'll be back
This
when
is to
one
help
of these hot
a
dogs
coworker out, who I take care of very well.
And then we can continue this nightmare.
All right. Interrupt.
Look what I got here, Bob.
I'm getting sick.
Twinkie Wiener Sandwich. Your favorite. So this is exactly what it looks like. It is a Twinkie with a hot dog in the middle of it. and easy cheese squirted on top. If you've never seen UHF before, you're probably wondering where the milk comes in.
1.1.22. 1.1.22. That
Dip
matches.
it. You gotta grab life by the
That
lip.
matches.
Yank
So
as hard
what's
as
your
you can.
malfunction? 1.1.22. 1.1.22.
Apparently this is a thing
It isn't
that Weird
been.
Al ate at some point
It
voluntarily.
is
I read
capitalized,
that he
is it
still
not?
eats
This
it
is a
from
Unix
time to time
file
with
system,
tofu
so it
dogs.
is
I don't think
kind
he
of
eats
picky.
real meat
Okay, it is
anymore, but
capitalized.
Either way, a disaster. I love you, Weird Al, but a disaster.
Alright.
I feel like the longer I wait, the worse it's going to be. The hot dog juices are just going to soak into the bun. Oh my god. Oh, it's falling right through. Okay. There we go. Looking good.
Can't
Looking
read
good.
R root,
I'm
no
just gonna
such
get it over with.
variable.
Just gonna get it over.
Oh.
How do I...
Oh, you dumbass.
fit?
Man, I must have done this at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I'll be with you in 1 second.
Oh, Winky Win sandwich. No. I don't have to eat more of this, right? You guys don't want me to eat more of this, right?
Yes,
Move
finish
on.
it.
And-
You made it. Eat.
Oh.
Clean your plate.
I'm not eating more. You want to know what this tastes like? You do it.
Fuck
It's
you.
a
I'm not doing it.
nightmare.
I told you not to do it. Don't be messing with
Exactly
Twinkies.
as it looks. It tastes like this. You want this? I don't want this. The first thing I tasted was the hot dog, and then just immediately after
Yeah,
that,
fuck
you
off,
get
dude.
the
Leave me alone.
Sugar,
Okay.
cream filling, plus
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
sogginess of the
Fuck.
bun that's got some hot dog juice in it. The Twinkie bun. I legitimately cannot believe that that is a thing.
Yeah, there might be a few of those in here, Megan. I'm not sure. I don't remember what's all in the playlist. I just picked a bunch of
Try anything.
brutal
The
foods,
fact that someone ate that so often,
which are different than
it was
brutal
such
moose.
a fond food of theirs that they continued to eat it with a tofu dog after they became vegetarian is insane. It's crazy. I guess you could say that it's a little weird.
Much like you.
I mean, there's a reason that that is not in the Twinkies cookbook. There's a reason that you've probably never heard of it outside of UHF. It's terrible. Okay, so I gotta be honest. The Twinkie Wiener sandwich left me a little frazzled. That was really gross. I don't want to do more Twinkie stuff today. We still have 2 more recipes coming up. I'm gonna record those tomorrow, though. I'll be more refreshed. My palate will be cleansed. And we'll have more Twinkie fun tomorrow, which for you guys is going to happen like right now.
There was already a cut like this before, so this is, I'm thinking this is at least over multiple videos. Not maybe necessarily multiple days, but...
Hey everybody, it's tomorrow. Did you miss me? I sure did. Have you made a comment about my awesome headband yet? Bet you're thinking about it. Even though there's a bit of a gap between the first 2 recipes I made and the 2 I'm making today, I still feel very upset about that Twinkie Wiener sandwich. Just vile. Just a vile creation. But that just makes it more exciting that the 2 things I'm making today, I think are going to be pretty good. So let's get started.
My family love chocolate and mint together. When we make shakes, we like to thicken them up with cakes and cookies. Twinkies just seem to be the perfect complement to our grasshopper concoction.
If you're immediately wondering what grasshopper is, it's a cookie. It is a mint.
It's not just a cookie. It's
fudge
actually a really, really good
cookie
drink.
from Keebler, those freaky little elf dudes.
They're not freaky, they're creepy.
They're basically just Thin Mint knockoffs. I don't know if this came before. or
No,
after
that's
the
not
Thin
true.
Mints, but I'm pretty sure
They are
this came
totally
after,
different than Thin Mints.
and they're not as good. Still
They
pretty
are
good. Worth picking up if you can.
They are
you know,
totally
hunt
different than
down
Thin
a
Mints.
Girl Scout. So that's, you need some grasshoppers for this.
They are
We're gonna
different
need
than
some
Thin Mints,
Twinkies,
dude.
Of course. We're gonna be using some.
And if I have to explain that
chocolate
to you,
syrup,
I'm gonna fucking come find you and I'm gonna smack you upside the head.
milk again.
Ew.
I'm not afraid of it this
Again.
time. And vanilla ice cream. Ooh. So it's a shake. It's a milkshake. It's gonna be delicious. Let's go. The actual recipe in the Twinkies cookbook makes enough to serve 3 to 4 people. I'm just one guy, and I don't even eat that much. So I'm going to try and make a personal sized. It may end up not accurately reflecting the recipe, but I'm going to do my best. I'm also going to put this stuff back, you know, until I need it. I don't need melty ice cream. Also, I don't have like a big fancy blender or anything. I'm just going to use my NutriBullet, which is great because it's really going to, you know, suck all the nutrients out of that Twinkie. Make sure I get nice and buff. Looks like first we're supposed to blend the Twinkies.
I don't think so, dude.
milk.
If you think Twinkies gonna make you nice and buff, I have some land in Florida to sell you.
Go down from 2 1/3 cups of milk. That'd be 1/6 of whatever that is, right? Get kind of flashbacks to the, you know. Now we just gotta blend this together.
Bad shaky! Bad shaky! Imperial mint chocolate marshmallow porter.
Let's
Oh,
just
fuck
like,
no.
Milk, cookies and syrup, blend until smooth. Get some cookies. Really, I should only put 1 cookie in here. I'm gonna put 2 because I really like cookie plop. Why do I need the syrup though? Isn't
That's
the
fucking
cookie
gross.
enough?
I'm sorry.
Is this too much
People, why are you ruining beer like that? Oh, God, if you want to drink that shit, get the fuck out of here.
Probably fine.
That's just
I'm a
gross.
professional, and professional chefs, you just use your best judgment. So, I'm sure this will be delicious. That's looking tasty. That's looking pretty chocolate milky. Now we just have to add the ice cream. I need an ice cream scoop. So this recipe calls for 3 cups.
You do know a
of
spoon
vanilla
will work,
ice cream,
right?
But, just gonna throw a few scoops in there until it looks good. It'll be fine. I'm afraid of making it too thick, but we can always add more milk if it ends
No,
up
the
being
point
too
is
thick.
to make
It's
it
not-
thick, you add the
All we have to
Twinkie.
do is
Isn't that what the user said? They add cakes and cookies to thicken up the
That
milkshakes.
does not look thick enough for me. I don't know if you can see that, but we're still pretty watery. Let me add another Twinkie. It's smelling really tasty. It's smelling very minty. Look a little bit better. I think ideally you probably want your milkshakes more thick than this, but I'm at least going to give it a try before I, try to fix it some more.
Oh, good God. You know, I don't have time for any more meetings today. I'm out. I have no meeting time available today.
Ooh. Well, that's delicious. I wouldn't fix
Matthew.
that at all. This tastes a lot like Girl Scout cookies.
Vegan cheese? That actually looks good.
I can't say I taste the Twinkie. I gotta be honest, can't say I taste the Twinkie. That chocolate mint is really, really overpowering. But again, I kind of guessed on how much I should put in here, so it's possible that if you make it the way that's in the cookbook, you'll taste more of the Twinkie.
How can he
I
be
don't
talking
like
if he's drinking his
You could easily
milkshake?
just market this as a thin mint or grasshopper milkshake. I don't really get the point of the Twinkie, but I don't mind it. Like if you hand this to me, I would enjoy it, but I wouldn't say, is there Twinkie in this?
The
Is that a
Twinkie wasn't
Twinkie
added for
taste?
flavor. The Twinkie was added for thickness.
Does mint chocolate and
Did he
banana
not
go
read
together?
that
For
comment?
some reason, I feel like throwing a banana in here would make it extra good, but I'm not
Ew.
totally sure.
Ew. I haven't had a milkshake in probably
I'd call that one a huge
well over
success
10
and
years.
with perfect
Maybe
timing,
more.
Because it's summer, and that would be really tasty on a nice hot day. I think you should give that one a try, honestly. Even if you don't want to put Twinkies in
No,
it, I don't.
no,
Even if you
no,
don't
sorry.
want to put Twinkies in it, I think you should give the grasshopper milkshake a try. Less of a Twinkie drink, more of a cookie drink, but still really, really tasty. And with that, we have reached the final recipe, which just happens to be the recipe that I am most excited to make. It surprises me that I've never had this before, because it's one of the most famous Twinkie recipes. But the time is now, because today we're going to be deep frying a Twinkie.
I have actually had one of
Deep-fried
these at a
Twinkies are
county
been
fair
around
years
for
and
a
years and years
while.
ago.
You know, they've even
Oh my
sold,
God, it was
I
actually
think,
kind of gross.
frozen, packaged, deep-fried Twinkies, which can't imagine that's anywhere near as good as actually deep-fried
Did ya?
Twinkie. But they they sold it.
Somehow that doesn't
I'm excited
surprise
today
me,
because
Brian.
I'm going to get the real experience.
No, I
Let's get
used to
started.
love
Obviously,
milkshakes. I just haven't had one
we are
in
going to need
ages.
oil for frying. My poor vegetable oil bottle is a little sad, but it is okay. Milk.
You could
Cider
probably
vinegar,
fix that.
which I've never heard of before. This is apple cider vinegar. I don't know if there's other kinds. I sure hope that this is the right one. Flour and confectioner's sugar. The recipe also recommends raspberry syrup to put on top, which I picked up.
Tirani.
And promptly remembered that
Tirani.
that crap. It's like
Best
maple
shit on the
syrup.
planet.
If you're just putting syrup on a thing,
I think that's how you
it's not
pronounce
really
it,
my
Tirani.
jam.
Somebody used to
First
buy
thing you're
that
going to
stuff
want to do
all
is
the
freeze
time.
the Twinkies.
She would
I
make
already
herself
have food in my
raspberry
freezer
iced
ready
tea.
to go.
Oh,
Recipe
it smelled so
recommends
good.
that you freeze it for several hours or overnight. These have been going
You
overnight,
went to
so I
you went to Dairy
First thing I'm gonna do
Queen?
is I'm going to go ahead and preheat
Oh,
my oil.
man.
I'm using
And you
my
didn't bring enough
deep
to
fryer
share?
Again, but you can use oil in a pan if you want. Just make sure the oil
Bad
is deep enough
Brian.
to cover the entire Twinkie. We're going to heat that
Bup,
oil
bup,
to
bup, bup, bup.
350 degrees. So while that's heating up, we are going to make our batter.
I've had those
We're
once.
gonna combine
I had
milk,
one.
vinegar,
Yeah, it was good. It was
oil,
good. Different, but
Mix
good.
that together. This time I am going to follow the amount of stuff I put in the batter. I want to make sure I get it right, and also I'm going to be frying more Twinkies off camera after I'm done. So I want to make sure I have enough. In a smaller bowl, we're going to combine the flour, baking powder, and the salt. 1 cup flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt.
No meeting
Whisk
for
that
you today.
together real
Sorry,
quick.
I'm done.
We're going to blend them
I'm
together,
meeting out.
which hopefully goes well. I always worry that the consistency is going to be wrong. When I blend together wet and dry ingredients, well, I guess I'm not blending.
You're mixing.
Oh, that's definitely thickening up.
Yeah, you have to add it slowly.
All right, now we got this nice, smooth batter. It's actually looking pretty good. You know what it smells like? It smells like buttermilk. Is buttermilk milk and vinegar? Is that a thing? I'm not going to be able to stop to read instructions for this next part, so I'm going to make sure I got it down. Dust the Twinkies lightly with some flour. I got some flour right here. Dip it into the batter. Coat it evenly. Allow the excess batter to drip off. Then we put it in the oil. Okay, I gotta get a little more organized here. I don't think I'm gonna use this. I'm sure I can find a use for strawberry jam, but nah, not today. Got my frozen Twinkie. I'm gonna dust it with flour, which I'm just now realizing that I don't really know how to do. That's dusted. Okay, then we're
Is
going
that it's
into the
again? They
batter.
split me. Oh God, that just looks so terrible.
Stir it
Oh my God.
around maybe a little bit. Let the excess drip off. There's a lot of excess. Now let us shake it. Now we're going in the oil for 45 seconds. I think maybe I put too much batter on there. But I mean, batter is delicious, so that's fine.
It depends.
Also, I don't know what you're supposed to use to poke stuff around in a deep fryer thing. I figured something metal is a good idea. Been 45 seconds, so we're gonna flip it as best as we can. How do I? Holy crap! Okay, well, it's looking big. I think maybe too much batter. I don't know if the batter's too thick. I'm not really sure, but it's looking huge and pretty delicious. Time is up. Let's see what we got here.
Drain that bad boy.
It looks like a
Drain that bad boy.
Look at that donut-looking thing. Now I'm gonna dust it with some confectioner sugar. Still don't quite understand the concept of dusting.
You don't want to coat it. You just want a light little.
That doesn't look right.
It looks terrible, dude.
That doesn't look right at all. I think I'm gonna try it without the syrup and see if it needs it first. I'm not even really that much of a topping guy. I like plain, basic, this is complex enough.
You know what? Eating out with you has got to be boring as shit.
All right, everybody.
I don't like
time to try
toppings.
this combination. I'm
Really?
pretty jazzed.
So you eat your hamburger plain? A burger patty between two pieces of bread? Is that really? Are you telling me you don't do toppings?
Alright, so that's what it looks like on the inside. Nice, fried. It just looks like a cream-filled donut. I guess that's what I should expect it to taste like, right? Oh, man. Clearly there's a reason people are deep frying Twinkies. It's golden, it's crispy, it's warm and soft and mushy on the inside.
At my age, I'm not eating fried Twinkies. I'm sorry. Just definitely not good for me.
Heavy is the right word. I wouldn't mind splitting this with someone and just taking, honestly, half of this is going to be enough for me. It's hard to argue with fried, sugary treats, man. That is just tasty. It definitely tastes and has that feeling of like a carnival food. Like I said, a state fair kind of food. It's just very, not dense, not heavy. It like leaves an oil coating almost in my mouth.
Ew.
For me personally, I think a full one of these is a bit much. I don't think my stomach could handle.
Well, you didn't drain it for one thing.
All at once. I really like
do
the
know that.
In fact, it makes me want to try and dip other snack cakes in it and fry them, just to see what else tastes good. If you're hosting an event,
Deep fried Oreos,
some type of snack treat, this would be great. People would love this. I think it would be great if you put it on a stick. Get some of the wooden sticks to stick it on, so you don't have to touch all the sugar and oil. But that was really tasty. It was delicious. I would say that it tastes as good as it looks, and it looks pretty stinking
Sorry,
good.
to me it looks like crap. So I'm glad you folks like that, but
Bottom of the list
not
is
for me.
honestly the Twinkie Wiener Sandwich. Terrible. Just awful. In fact,
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
don't dip
rate
it in milk.
as
What the
number
hell is wrong
5,
with you?
Even though I
That is the
think for
dumbest. That is the dumbest concept I've ever heard in my lifetime. Let's use milk to dip our hot dog into.
3 is going to be the pigs in a Twinkie. Tasted pretty good, very breakfasty, but I don't really see the need for a Twinkie. I think replacing the Twinkie with a pancake would taste a lot better. Here's where it gets a little tricky, because the 2 things I made today were both really good. We got the fried Twinkie, nice, crispy, state fair food. Then we got the Twinkie grasshopper milkshake. Nice, cool, refreshing. It'd be great on a hot day. I loved both, but I gotta give it to the deep fried Twinkie. In fact, I'm disqualifying the grasshopper shake. Disqualify. I feel like for it to be a Twinkie recipe, the Twinkie needs to be like the star of the dish.
Which it wasn't in 2 out of the 3 recipes you didn't disqualify yet.
Maybe I'm watching too much Chorped, but in the milkshake, I couldn't taste the Twinkie. It was used to thicken up the shake, which is great, but you could swap in any number of things to thicken up a milkshake.
No shit. She said cakes and cookies. She didn't say Twinkie. She said cakes and cookies.
And
You
probably
used the
not
Twinkie.
means
That's
some
on
difference.
you, not on the
Not
recipe.
quite a Twinkie recipe, in my opinion. How about you? Have you tried any weird Twinkies recipes? I mean, people are out there doing it. There's 12-year-olds inventing Twinkie recipes. Someone out there has had to try something else. And really, I just hope you enjoyed this video. This one was a lot of fun to film, even though it was a weird 2-day event. I kind of liked the break in between. It kept me nice and refreshed. I've been really enjoying making these food videos. It's not a direction I saw my channel heading in initially, but I'm glad so many of you are enjoying the food ride along with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video,
Alright, I don't give a fuck about your sponsor.
Thank
Thank you. I really don't care about your sponsor. I'm sorry.
Hello?
When I saw this, it reminded me of Joe. Joe is always coming out of the cupboards. I don't know why.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Brutal Foods. My name is Ian, and today I'm here to talk to you about chess.
It's not easy being cheesy.
Okay, so we're not talking about chips exactly. We're actually going to be talking about spin-offs that chips have. Chip companies are always trying to branch out and reinvent the
And
chip.
some of them are so
Maybe it's just
damn
because they
gross.
feel like the general public isn't stoked about chips as much as they should be, but for whatever reason, they always
Who says the word stoked, dude? What? How old are you?
come up with these new, different chip ideas or random chip concoctions. In fact, I'd wager that a lot of us have our own favorite unique chip product. I would think that the Doritos Locos Tacos from Taco Bell would be a popular item. I remember eating those in college and liking them.
Too much white shit.
Nowadays. I think my favorite nostalgic Dorito throwback is the Doritos 3D snacks. They were like these, they were Doritos.
They were puffs.
But they were in 3D.
No, they weren't in 3D.
Hi, Chihuahua. Doritos 3D snacks. Look out, they're coming soon.
As far as Cheetos go,
I'm not sure how you can get away with playing these old commercials, but I suppose it's okay.
I think my favorite
If the product's no longer on the market, I suppose it's alright.
They did for a while. They did some pretty funky shapes.
What letters represent offense and defense?
X's and O's.
Yes! I would imagine that some of those are probably still around. Like the Curly Q Puff, that one's still got to be around.
No.
Things I'm trying today, though, aren't actually chips. At least I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be chips. We've got Mac and Cheetos, some type of frozen Cheeto thing. And then I've also got Doritos Loaded. I've got nacho cheese and Cool Ranch, which, I don't know, I'm assuming that these are kind of like mozzarella sticks.
I'm not into the
like
Cool Ranch.
Stick.
The nacho cheese I would
Mac and
eat.
cheese in the middle? I'm not totally sure. Let's go with Doritos first. We'll come back to
No, Bugles were open-ended, and they were made out of corn. A little bit different, but I know what you're saying. Bugles were open-ended.
Doritos. But first,
I love Bugles. Don't argue with me on Bugles, man.
Doritos Loaded.
I was a Bugles. I love
I just
Bugles.
recently got a toaster oven. Actually, mostly for these kinds of videos, because it doesn't make sense to heat up a whole oven to make a Dorito.
What, you really think that's going to save you energy? Yes, I know I'm giving him shit, because I can.
Well, that's preheating. Let's check out the boxes a bit more. I did not do much research. I saw them at the store. I grabbed them, and now we're here. Doritos Loaded, Cool Ranch, crispy Doritos flavored crust loaded with melty cheese. Ready in just minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be like a mozzarella stick. It's going to be like a mozzarella stick with a Doritos outside, which honestly doesn't sound too crazy. I mean, it sounds a little crazy, but maybe not too crazy.
No, I've actually had.
I'd probably say that
I've actually had cheese sticks that were done with hot panko. And it was really delicious.
These are more sane of an idea than the Mac and Cheetos, though they could still be terrible. In fact, they're probably going to be terrible.
Sexy music. Yeah, baby!
While I'm opening these, where do we all stand on the Cool Ranch versus nacho cheese debate?
Cool Ranch,
like
get the fuck out of here.
If I had to give it to one, though, I'd probably give it to Cool Ranch.
I do too.
But let me know how you feel. Vote in the comments. Who will win? Cool Ranch or Nacho? Huh. Well, these are definitely triangles. And they're like little frozen triangle squares. Let's get the Cool Ranch ones out.
Triangle squares? Okay, dude.
So, they just look like big Doritos. I mean, really weird big Doritos, but still, they did nail the Doritos look kind of thing. You know, they are triangles on the front of the package, but for some reason, it's still really, really bizarre to see these giant frozen triangle chunks. You know, they smell just like Doritos. I guess that shouldn't be surprising. They smell just like Doritos. I would not be surprised if they actually just crushed up some Doritos to make the breading of these things. Now, if I'm going based just on smell, I'm going to say that nacho cheese smells better, but I think that Cool Ranch looks a little less scary. For now, I'm just gonna go with one of each, because I got some Cheetos to eat later, so what do you think? Which one would you rather eat? Which one do you think you would rather try?
Nacho cheese.
Based on smell,
Nacho cheese.
But if I saw these two things sitting there and I had to pick
That's
one
a deal.
to eat, and I couldn't smell it, I would go.
You know what? Go ahead and assign it. You assign it to me, I'm gonna fucking rip you a new asshole. I swear to you. You did that last night. That pissed me off, man. Assigning me a Windows 10 request. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, they wanted Python installed, and you know, Python, it's Linux. Like, no, Python is just an object-oriented language that Linux understands, and so does Windows. There's a Windows installer. If you want me to hold your hand to the install, I'll be happy to do that. But don't assign me a Windows ticket when I'm a goddamn fucking Unix administrator. I don't touch Windows. Sorry, I had a rant. I would have put foil down, but hey, you do you, man.
Now these guys kind of went full circle.
I agree. I think nacho would be better.
Started off smelling pretty good. About 3/4 of the way done, they just started smelling really, really bad. I'm assuming that's when the cheese spilled out. Now that they're out, they smell pretty good, you know? They smell like a snack I would try voluntarily, off camera, in my own time. Maybe. Something interesting to me is that I think the cheese looks different. The cheese in the Cool Ranch is kind of light, a lighter yellow.
The other one looks more cheddary.
Whereas the cheese that's leaking out of nacho cheese is a darker yellow. And I kind of wonder if that means there's different cheese on the inside. I guess it does.
Did you not read the packaging?
Box, but I took one glance at it. It's a novel. I'm just gonna, you know, I'll let my taste.
At least he listened to me. See, I'm a smart
crispy on
guy.
the outside.
I'm telling you, do not assign that to
I
me.
think I'm gonna go Cool Ranch first. I feel like the nacho cheese might be more overpowering. Let's see what we got here, guys. Very triangle-y. It does remind me a bit of the Doritos 3D, which I'm into. Well, it's a little disappointing to look into. I admit I kind of expected it to be more loaded with cheese. A
No.
little disappointing to bite in and just see this empty cavern.
What did you expect?
Where a bunch of cheese could go. That said, it doesn't taste terrible.
I wouldn't waste my money on these things, to be honest with you.
The cheese, as you can probably tell when I'm, pulling it away, I kind of expected a mozzarella
Cheese pull.
stringy cheese. This is just kind of like a goopy,
Oily base. Yeah.
gooberino cheese.
I pity his stomach.
Maybe it's because most of the cheese spilled out of the snack while it was cooking, but
Bingo! Bingo, dude! Analyses. Yes, you can do analytical work. You can diagnose stuff.
it's mainly the outside. The inside is really, I don't even know if I taste it or if I mainly taste the outside crunchy part. It's a little funky though. So it doesn't taste like a Cool Ranch Dorito at all. I don't taste any of that Cool Ranch flavor that I was hoping for.
I don't even know what that tastes like, to be honest with you, because I don't like ranch, so.
Now the outside, the breading does. The outside of the Dorito reminds me of the outside of a cheese stick, but instead of being filled with nice, stringy mozzarella cheese, it's just an empty cave of sadness. Let's give nacho cheese a try. So the cheese is different in here. I'm almost positive the cheese is different. I don't know if that makes me excited or not. I think it makes me nervous. I don't know about that.
Why are you playing Greek music? Oh, I'm sorry. It's more Mexicali. Okay, Mexicali music. I'm sorry. When I first heard it, it sounded Greek to me.
I can't put my finger on it. And it's not just because I've got Dorito stuff on my fingers, which I do. I don't like how the inside looks. I don't know what kind of cheese they use.
But it's not a
It
cave.
tastes so processed.
We don't need a beauty bite, man. Come
I
on.
know that that's to be expected in a food like this, but Man, it tastes kind of burned too.
And the problem is, no, the people that eat this shit are usually drunk, stoned, ready for bed, you know what I mean? And they're so damn hungry that they reach for anything in the freezer. Yes. This is what a drunk person would eat.
They both taste a little burnt. When I didn't overcook them, I didn't actually burn them. But for some reason or another, I don't know, it's just got this burn flavor to it. I would say that in the battle of nacho cheese versus Cool Ranch,
They both lose.
Cool Ranch wins.
Ew.
But, I mean, only barely.
I'm
It's still not
surprised.
something that I would actively seek out to eat or even to try. The question I have right now is, would I recognize this as a Dorito product if I didn't know? The shape would definitely give it away, but if you ignored the shape and you just ate these, I don't...
The problem is you cannot ignore the shape. The shape is a characteristic of the chip. It's part of the chip. It's integral to the chip. There are no Doritos that are square that I'm aware of.
I think that you would know that it was a Doritos product. The Cool Ranch flavor is not really there. The nacho cheese smell is there. But taste-wise, it just has this really burned, fake cheese, nasty, nasty, burned...
I'm going to blame that on your toaster
nasty,
oven.
Burned,
Sorry, that's you. I'm blaming it on the chef.
burned. We're not going to take just my word for it, of course. Let's see what the internet has to say. Looks like the loaded Cool Ranch Doritos maybe originally came in a very nacho cheese looking box, which doesn't seem to make much sense. It's also only got one review on Walmart.com, and it is not a good one.
Why would you look at Walmart.com for a review?
Disgusting.
Never mind.
Nothing like Doritos, and easily one of the worst tasting things I've eaten in quite some time. It's like eating milky vomit and adding ranch in an attempt to improve.
You're gonna
their
get me to
flavor
puke.
made
Now
them
stop it.
So much worse. The cheesy look when broken apart, as shown on the box, was clearly not evident. Quite a few of them just had some dried out cheese on each side with lots of empty space. Perhaps I overcooked them. Perhaps even I got a bad box. But I'm very certain they wouldn't have tasted much better. Never again.
Disgusting.
I gotta say, it doesn't really look like the nacho cheese
And I don't think they're on the market anymore, to be honest with you.
variant is trending much better. Here's a review from Daddy Toadsworth titled, "Don't Let the Devil Consume Your Bum Bum." I love Doritos with a passion. I went to Walmart and bought a pack because they looked spectacular. We went straight home with pure excitement and cranked on the oven. A few minutes passed and the smell of rotten vomit came crawling from inside the stove.
Ew.
We thought that a mouse had died in our oven and started burning. A few more lengthy minutes passed it and the timer set off. We were starving by this point. Opening the oven door
Seriously, dude, if you're starving and you're using this for your... Are you fucking out of your mind? What is wrong with you people? Get some real food, would you?
exposed the horrid smell like a cloud of smoke. We gagged. We gagged. We gagged.
Good.
Eventually, we grabbed a few of the demon triangles and placed them in our virgin mouths. The flavor that oozed out was a disgusting array of satanic fluids.
What the heck are these things filled with?
Was asked ourselves as we darted to the bathroom, clenching our poor bums. We've never felt the rage of 1,000 demons purge through our bodies and into the poor, unforgiving toilet. All I can say is that the plumber got a fat check. And that was Don't Let the Devil Consume Your Bum Bum by Daddy Toadsworth. I hope that...
Thank you, Daddy, for that honest review.
Interesting?
We
know the Doritos don't seem to have fared very well, but what about the Mac and Cheetos?
Mac and Cheetos.
It's Christmas. crispy, it's creamy, it's the new Mac and Cheetos. Mac and cheese snacks that are somehow both made with real cheese and creamy cheddar flavored. Has Chester always looked basically the same? I feel like a lot of mascots get rebranded, but I feel like Chester still looks
Chester's
similar
pretty
to
much
how
the
he
same,
did
dude.
back in the day.
He is.
I am not into those teeth. He kind of looks like an animal character that a dentist office would have. Though the box looks a bit different on the front, looking at the back you can tell it's cut from the same cloth as the Doritos loaded snacks. Toaster oven's already at 450, so all we gotta do is remove it from package and let it bake for 10 minutes. And our reward is gonna be this thing that definitely doesn't look like a nice steam.
Product is hot. Looks like a potato. Speaking of potatoes.
Oh, baby.
Joe.
You know what these look like?
You know what I'm
These
gonna...
look
Did you
like
eat today?
The Cheeto type snack from Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. I want to say that they're called cheese squigglies.
I'll have some cheese squigglies, please.
Excellent choice. It says creamy cheddar in the middle, and it's supposed to be mac and cheese, so we're not going to get that mozzarella string cheese, unfortunately. But that would have been nice. What is this? I feel like there's something in this bag that's wrong. See how long it takes you to spot what I'm looking at. Well, that sure just looks like a normal bag of cheese squigglies. Excuse me, what is that? It looks like bugs. I know it's not bugs, but it sure does look like a bunch of bugs on a Cheeto.
It's not.
I'm gonna make a different one. I'm not gonna make that one. So all we gotta do is bake it for 10 minutes. Easy peasy. Unless I'm wrong, this isn't the first incarnation of mac and cheese.
That is correct.
It was a Burger King thing first and then became a frozen food item. On top of that, I want to say I remember someone suing Burger King or alleging that Burger King stole their mac and Cheetos idea. If that's correct, that means that mac and Cheetos have a rich history. So maybe that means that they're a little bit better. And that's about as optimistic as I can be right now.
When are you going to learn to put foil on your goddamn tray?
Smells mac and cheesy. It smells similar to the Doritos, I think. Even the cheese kind of looks similar. Oh, I haven't seen any advertising for this product, but it kind of seems like the type of product where they'd have a commercial where someone takes a bite and then they'd be surrounded by cheese.
By Chihuahua.
Well, that was interesting. Unlike the Doritos, you
It won't be
definitely
anything
get
like
Cheeto
that.
on this one. It's like the outside is just, you know, the powder, Cheeto powder you get on your fingers after eating them. It's like it was coated in that. It tastes just like it. The filling is actually more, it feels more loaded than the loaded Doritos. It fills up the entire...
That's because it's got macaroni in it.
And I mean, it kind of tastes macaroni-y. It's been a while since I've
It's
had
got
Tipo,
macaroni in
like
it.
Kraft macaroni or something, but this does remind me of Cheetos and mac and cheese, for sure. It was a bit surprising to me, but I think that mac and Cheeto was better than both of the loaded Doritos, easily. They all kind of have the same texture. You got the crunchy outside and the gooey inside, but the mac and Cheetos are better filled.
Better flavored.
It reminds me of the product that it's using, so it does taste like Cheetos, and it also tastes like mac and cheese. If that's something that you're into, maybe this is the snack for you. It's not for me. I do not want to eat anymore. This to me feels kind of like baby food. Like I ate it and I was like, man, I probably really would have liked that when I was in elementary school. As a
I'm
kid,
sorry, I
think
love
would've
mac
been
and
all
cheese.
over these.
You
As
can
an
make me
adult,
mac and cheese
I think
anytime,
I'd
day or
rather
night. I don't
snack
care.
on
I'll eat it.
something, maybe a little less aggressive.
I love mac and
So much
cheese. You put a little
baked cheese
bacon
flavor.
sprinkle in there.
I bet the reviews reflect this. I bet that
A little bit of
mac and Cheetos are gonna have way better
cayenne
reviews
pepper on the
than
top before you bake
bet
it.
they don't
Oh
even make
yeah,
them
baby.
bum.
What?
I have gotten the mac and Cheetos from Burger King a few times, and it was awesome. When I saw it at Walmart, I was happy. I have to compare the mac and Cheetos to the Fridays mozzarella sticks because those two are awesome. Thanks, Walmart, for selling them. I don't totally get what Angie is trying to say here, but it sounds like they're at least reminiscent of the Burger King snack. She compares it to a frozen mozzarella stick, but without even eating Friday's mozzarella stick, I can pretty much guarantee that that's not a super fair comparison.
I would agree with
outside
that.
the general
I would agree with that.
texture, but it does not taste like a mozzarella stick. So I've tasted all three, and I'm here with my ratings. I give loaded Doritos nacho cheese a 1, loaded Doritos Cool Ranch a 2, and I give mac and Cheetos a score of 4, which is of course on a scale of 10, 25, 30. Let's go with 30. I think I'm most disappointed by the Cool Ranch Doritos. I thought it was going to be like a Cool Ranch mozzarella stick, but it was neither of those
Actually,
things. It
that
didn't
wouldn't
taste
be
like
bad.
Cool
I'm not a
Ranch.
Cool Ranch
Didn't
fan,
have
but
a
that
mozzarella
probably wouldn't be
stick
bad.
texture.
Yeah, I
think
love
the
mac and cheese.
picture on the box is lying a little bit. Some pretty gooey looking
course.
cheese there. But that disappointment really
Dude.
just made me want to try a...
Every damn commercial, every damn food-based commercial does the same damn thing. It never looks as good as it does on the pictures and on the videos. Look at McDonald's, for example. Some of their commercials, their food looks so damn amazing. And you get there and the burger's all smashed and squished. And it's like, what the hell is this?
An actual Cool Ranch Dorito mozzarella stick. So why don't we try making one?
There you go. Brilliant idea.
Seems like it's time for a Brutal Moose, Brutal Foods, Brutal Food experiment. Today we're going to try to make a Cool Ranch Dorito mozzarella stick by modifying an existing mozzarella stick recipe. I've never made mozzarella sticks before, never done this before.
They're not hard.
Just
They're really
thought,
not hard.
Hey, maybe it'd work. To prepare this hopefully successful recipe, you'll need an egg, 1/8 a cup of water. Special thanks to Writing Squiggle for sending me some new measuring cups. I appreciate it.
I have one of those and I love it to death.
Flour, cornstarch, vegetable oil, a stick of mozzarella cheese, and of course, Cool Ranch Doritos. Once again, I gotta say, I've never done this before. Don't get too excited. It could be a really bad idea. Okay, so first we're gonna try and make the breading by crushing up a bunch of Cool Ranch Doritos. Feels like it could be a little difficult to do this on my little table here, but I'm gonna try anyway.
I would have bought the big bag, but that's just me.
You know, it might have been a smarter idea
Why
to
are-
crunch these all up while they were still in the bag.
Exactly.
Wasn't
Why
thinking.
why are you using a whisk to crush them?
You definitely want to make sure that the Doritos are small enough. You don't want too many really big chunks.
I've not had that. But what I have excuse me, what I have had is the Kentucky Fried Chicken pot pie. It was pretty good. Now that was years ago. Well, not that long ago. but-
Okay, well, this is probably not as small as it should be, but I don't want to do it anymore, so it's done.
This is because
Okay,
you're
put
using the
that
wrong
aside.
device, dude.
The egg.
There goes the cheese.
Okay, now we need to make the flour and cornstarch mix. So we're going to do 1/3 of a cup cornstarch, 2/3 of flour. I can already tell that I'm making too much of this, but it's a bit too late to turn back now. Put that aside for now. Now we're going to combine the egg and water. So water in here, the egg. Beat that egg up. Unfortunately, that's all I can do in this specific location, but I'll see you over there. Hey, we're over here now. We're about ready to start frying our mozzarella stick. First off, We gotta fill up our little fryer here with oil. I know you can do this kind of frying on a stove with a pan. I'm more comfortable using a little mini fryer, so that's what I'm gonna be using. First, I'm just gonna fill it up with some vegetable oil. I just plug it in like this. Connect the plug like that. And we're gonna set it to heat up to 350 degrees. And then once that's done, we get to the fun part. Just stop calling things the fun part. We get to the fun part. All right, now that the oil is hot, it's time to get frying. If you're following along with me at home, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip it in the flour mixture, dip it in the egg mixture, dip it in the Doritos, and then drop it in the oil for about 30 seconds. And after that, we should have a nice, delicious, Cool Ranch mozzarella stick. That's what we're making.
Something. We don't know what it is. Well, it's gonna be something.
That looks about right. Coating it in the egg mixture. Looking good. And then we go right into the Doritos. That's, I don't know.
I would like the cheese, the jalapeno cheese
Why don't we double dip?
bites. Those I would
Back
eat.
in the egg, and then back in
But getting tots, I'm really picky
Here we
about
go.
that kind of stuff.
And then we're going to drop this right into the oil. Looks like we're losing some Doritos. Hopefully that's not a problem. Okay, it's been 30 seconds. We're going to go in after it. Well, hey there. That looks pretty good. Surprisingly, that looks kind of like a mozzarella stick. All right.
I don't know if I'd say it looks good.
What do you think about that? This
It looks like you
the best
coated
thing
a
I've eaten all
mozzarella
day.
cheese
Looks really edible.
stick
I
with
don't know how
crap
long I
and
should
you
wait
fried it.
Between frying and frying, I can't even pick it up without the cheese stretching. Oh, baby. Well, that is undoubtedly the best thing I've had today, for sure. It's definitely more loaded than the Doritos loaded.
It's because you used a cheese stick.
So I think this is better than any of the frozen snacks that I tried. I think actually making this is going to make you happier than just buying the frozen ones. It's
Agreed.
not too much effort.
Oh, absolutely, I agree
and
with
it just
that.
tastes a lot better. That said,
Let me see
it's
where we're at
nowhere
in this
near as
video.
good as a
Oh, that's
regular
okay.
mozzarella stick. You can taste the Cool Ranch.
Joe.
And the mozzarella. Whether or
Joe.
not those
Yeah, the helm. I'll be right
flavors
back.
go
I gotta
together
step aside
well,
for a second. Okay.
that's up to
I
you.
will be
I think the fact that
right
it actually
back,
worked,
everyone.
and
Sorry.
that it worked out better than the
If I
frozen
could turn my
stuff,
camera off.
that all together is better
It's
than the actual
because
taste.
you're a dumbass.
So while it is the best, it's still not very good.
I'll leave this
Victory
running.
is very
I'll be right back, folks.
Tasty.
Thank you.
The chip and cheese combination, I don't know. Kids might like that. Kids might actually like that. Maybe make that for your kid and then tell me what they think about it. And that's all I really got to say about Ian's original Cool Ranch mozzarella stick. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. It's been really fun making the stuff. I'm sure it'll be fun to edit. Editing Ian. Was it fun to edit this video? Let me know right here. Whether it's food, games, movies, any of the stuff I try out, I just want to make videos that you guys like to watch. So give me some feedback, let me know how I'm doing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Meh.
Your eyes on these homemade dishes and chocolatey desserts, all made with ramen noodles.
Really? Ramen noodles?
Oh, yeah, that's funny as shit.
Gross.
I'm still gone. Help yourself. Bees away. Bees away.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Brutal Foods. As you can tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, today we're going to be making something pretty interesting.
This entire basket costs under $10, and wait till you see what you can make with it.
If you're like me, you probably know Kathy Mitchell as the dump dinner lady, maybe the dump cake lady. She's given us some dumps, and that's kind of what she's known for. Now that I mentioned it, actually this pan that I use, this is a Kathy Mitchell pan, so I also know her from her very square pan.
And wait till you see what you can make with it.
What I didn't know was that at one point she also sold a ramen recipe book called Ramen Joy. I say that
Ramen
she
Joy?
sell this
Oh my
cookbook
God.
because if you try and find a copy now, it's next to impossible. It's going to be hard to track down a copy of Kathy Mitchell's Ramen Joy, but
I do like the square pan though.
Ramen noodle recipes, which looks suspiciously similar to the Kathy Mitchell book. In fact, I'm pretty sure that this is the exact same collection of recipes, and I have some evidence to back that up.
Form cooked ramen and egg into a fast pizza crust. Then add your favorite toppings for a mouth-watering pizza in minutes. It's right here on page 84.
I've got the exact same picture right here, Kathy Mitchell. I'm on to you. It may not be on the same page that she says it's on, but that is the same picture, and they also use
No, bees, feel free.
rendering design. So I'm pretty sure that this is the exact same.
I like bees.
Watch this. Brown some beef or any other meat with a ramen seasoning pack. Dump in a package of ramen.
I'm sorry, I don't think I could listen to this woman through an entire recipe.
Good sized squirt of ketchup and a can of cola. Yes, cola.
What? Oh my
For a
God.
fantastic barbecue beef pasta, better than what they serve at the rib joint. At
Oh,
a fraction
bullshit.
of the cost. Yes.
Better than they serve at the rib joint? Oh, baby, you are fucked in the head. Better than they serve at the barbecue joint. Oh my God, that sounds like a goddamn fucking challenge to me. Because I'll tell you what, I've eaten at a lot of burger places. I've eaten at a lot of barbecue places. Yeah, I'm pressing X to doubt that even tastes worth anything.
This book was actually sent to me by Allie and Nathan. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you,
They
assholes.
also included some awesome artwork of me. This is pretty much what I'm going to look like here in a few minutes because we are going to get started.
But he looks like a girl in that picture. He looks like a girl in that picture. I mean, come on. You don't think that makes him look like a girl? Okay, maybe except for the little 5 o'clock shadow. Looks like a woman. Looks like a girl. Okay.
Minutes because we are going to get started making some ramen tacos. We're also going to be making a special ramen dessert.
You need to find that.
Stick around
You need to find that and add that to Friday's video.
for that because it's interesting.
And here's my favorite. Just dump some ramen on top of some leftover chicken and veggies.
Okay, so these are actually called ramen spaghetti tacos. I've never heard of a spaghetti taco before. The recipe calls for 2 packages of...
And I eat a lot of tacos in my lifetime. I've never heard of them either.
Because I'm only cooking for me, and I'm going to be using the chicken flavor because that's what I've got on hand. Pasta sauce, I've got my favorite sauce here, Prego, though I've never tried the flavored with meat.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Your favorite spaghetti sauce, pre-made spaghetti, is Prego? Oh my God. Somebody please send this man some help.
Flavor, I figured since there's no actual meat going in these tacos that maybe if the sauce was flavored with meat.
Ew, no.
No. As to what flavored with meat.
I think you're absolutely correct, Megan.
Does it mean there's meat in here?
Spot on, Megan. Spot on.
Take it out. How do you flavor something with meat? Taco shells. I'm more of a soft taco kind of guy.
Nope, I like the crunchy corn taco shells.
I chose these because 8 shells was the fewest I could find, and I figured I was not going to eat that many ramen tacos. Mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, and chopped tomatoes, which is great because it means I get to use a knife today. Step 1.
I got your knife here, baby boy.
Okay, well that's easy enough. I gotta get a couple cups of water and heat it up. I know how to make ramen. It's important to note that it does say to discard your seasoning packet. I guess we're not going to be using this. Boil 2 cups of water, add noodles, breaking up if desired. Now let's make some ramen.
How about this decade of truffles or Grandma's ramen apple pie? Mm-mm.
I'm going to do my best to waste as little as I can on this one. With my last video, the jar cakes, I knew I was going to be munching on those for a while, so I went ahead and made all of them. For the ramen tacos, I feel like I'm probably only going to be eating one. So I'm actually going to half this ramen in half.
Can we lock them into this directory?
That actually worked out pretty well. What do you guys think about raw ramen? Do you ever just eat plain ramen? I haven't done it for a while, but I used to snack on it. Mmm, that crunch.
Oh, love that crunch.
All right, while that's going, let's chop some tomatoes. You guys have been getting on me for my dull knives, so I'm going to sharpen this baby up a little bit. How much tomato do you think I need for one taco? Maybe like...
Very little.
That much?
Maybe,
I
yeah.
know there's probably a difference between like slicing and chopping.
Are you having a hard time cutting up a poor little tomato?
Like little, little tiny cubes.
And I'm sorry, your knife skills. Your fingers should not be sticking out. They should be curled under. Just saying.
Enough for one taco, right?
Yeah.
Okay, another bit of prep.
Depends on how you like tomatoes. I love tomatoes. So.
Ready to receive the noodles.
The vessel is ready to receive the noodles.
Those are pretty good. I sure wish I was putting real taco stuff in here. Mmm. Those smell really good.
Old El Paso, they're pretty good. They're not the best, but they're good.
These shells are good use. How do you guys feel about taco shells? Do you like hard taco shells?
Yes.
Or do you like crispy?
Yes.
Wait.
They're the same,
I'm
dumbass.
for,
Hard and crispy are the same.
We're getting there. The back of this
Is he
book
drinking
is
Canada Dry?
a
Wow.
pepper stuffed with ramen.
Ooh. Now that looks good. I love stuffed peppers. Oh, I love stuffed peppers. I would try that in a heartbeat.
Right, so we're going to add the noodles to the boiling hot water. And then I'm also going to need to get the cheese ready for cheesing.
For cheesing. We're not beesing, we're cheesing.
Mozzarella cheese I could find. I tried to find a nice mozzarella, but all I found was this Kroger brand. Is there a reason for that? Oh my god, this Beecher's cheese just smells amazing. Okay, we're supposed to drain the noodles, which I'm going to do using this thing.
Let's call a colander. For fuck's sake.
We got to return it to the pot. Like that. It sure does look like
Shit.
some ramen noodles, that's for sure. And now we add the pasta sauce, and I guess since I'm using like 1/4 of the appropriate amount of noodles, I guess I'm just going to use 1/4 of a cup instead of a full cup. A full cup would be way too much. How do I get it from here to here?
You pour... No. No. Just pour it in.
I think that kind of smells like it was flavored with meat. Okay, pasta sauce is in there. I'm supposed to cook on medium until it's heated up. Maybe I should stir it. I don't know how long I'm gonna cook it. I'm not using that much. I'm not using that much sauce.
That looks like a Teflon pan, and you're using a metal spoon. Okay. You do you, dude. Way to go, Ian.
I'll put it back on heat for just a little bit, but not very long. Okay, it's hot enough. Hot enough, I say.
Oh, yes,
Here
absolutely.
comes the fun part. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's exactly. Definitely want this right in the taco. Oh no, that might be too much. Maybe not. Maybe not that much ramen. Okay. Well, doesn't that just look delicious? I don't
Not
even
really.
know what to say about this. It sure does look like you put ramen in a taco.
Thank you, Brian. It's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, the good news is that cheese does make everything
Yes!
better. So
We like it hard.
maybe I'll just load it up with cheese a little bit. I sure wish this taco shell would stand up. Some cheddar on there.
Is he purposely trying to be a dumbass? Sometimes I wonder if he's doing this on purpose or not.
Now, wait, microwave? Microwave on high at 10 to 15 second intervals until cheese is melted, if desired. Do I desire that? I guess I desire that. I don't really know. Okay, one go around is fine. It's a little melted. I don't think I want to do that anymore. Topped with tomatoes. Now doesn't that just look good? I don't know about you guys, but this kind of looks like a huge...
Where's the onion? Where's the lettuce? Where's the pico de gallo? There's so much missing off this taco. I can't even classify it as a taco at this point.
Mistake to me.
Just because it is in a taco shell does not mean it's a taco.
I don't know why you would do this instead of just making the regular ramen. I like top ramen. This, however, just looks like a mess. Okay, well, I guess I have to eat this now.
Yeah, that looks delicious.
Why?
Yes, ramen.
This tastes like nothing. You can taste the tomatoes and the cheese, I guess.
Well, ramen doesn't have any flavor anyway.
No. 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 I didn't say this before I started, but I really wanted to eat all of this since I'm only making one. Oh, I put too much noodle in it. Too many noodle. That is a mistake. That is weird and a mistake. And I cannot believe you sold this, Kathy Mitchell.
Love that.
Who's putting noodles in taco shells?
Nobody.
The textures, man, the textures. You got that crunchy shell, and then you got the mushy, noodly, mushy noodles in pasta sauce.
First of all, pasta sauce does not belong in a taco. The noodles, hey, you know what? That might be fine, but pasta sauce? No. If you had left the pasta sauce off and maybe used, oh, I don't know, like a nice pico de gallo or a salsa verde or something like that, that actually might have been tasty, but not pasta sauce.
It ruins tacos. It ruins ramen. It ruins tomatoes. It ruins cheese. Everything that could be wrong with this dish is wrong. I feel like there's no way to fix it. I really wanted to come up with a creative...
There is. There's one way to fix it. You pick up the plate, you walk over to your bin, and you go, beep, and you flip it in, you go, bye-bye. That's the only way to save it. Salvage it.
Way to say, hey, maybe if you did this, maybe if you did that,
no,
it would be better.
No.
The only thing that's going to fix this is if Kathy Mitchell goes back in time and never thinks about it in the first place. It hasn't been sitting here but for a few minutes, and it already just looks gross. It looks like someone just threw up on my plate. I mean, the only way you could explain this to me and it make rational sense is that maybe I made a mistake. Like maybe, I'm pretty sure I did everything right though, right?
How hard is it to
There
make
are some tips.
ramen, really?
The cookbook recommends that the tacos be flavored with salsa or sour
Did I not just say that? No, you can. For me, please hold the sour cream. Gross shit.
Cream, guacamole,
No.
shredded lettuce.
Yes.
Mix the noodles with teriyaki sauce and top with cabbage, chestnuts.
That actually might be
chicken or
good.
pork. Everything about this recipe is insane. Even the tips. The tips make it worse.
No, they
Now
don't.
for dessert.
First of all, I would have scratched that spaghetti sauce. You don't for spaghetti sauce on a taco? Fuck you, dude. Two totally different cultures. Please don't mix them. Okay? They don't mix. I've never had a fusion of Italian and Mexican food worth a shit. So, you know, that's just disgusting.
I promise dessert, and maybe this will be a little bit better. And believe it or not, you've actually been looking at the dessert this entire time because it shares a space on the cover with the ramen tacos. We are going to be making open-face s'mores. To make open-face s'mores, you're going to need some ramen, some chocolate. We're going to use more of that Scharfenberger chocolate from the last episode. And, well, I'm sure, which don't come in a smaller size than this bag, apparently. I'm going to guess you guys can probably already tell where this is headed. First, you're going to have to cut up your
To a
ramen.
very
We already
deep,
have a
dark
half of
place
the
that
ramen
I don't
somewhere
want to
here.
go.
They want us to cut it again. I'm not going to dirty up a knife for that. I'm just going to break it down the middle. There we go. Now we got to put the chocolate on top of the ramen. If you remember from the last time, this is some pretty thick chocolate, so I'm going to have to cut it up a little bit. I don't know how much chocolate I'm going to want on here exactly. I'm assuming not too terribly much. Well,
Again, I thank you, Mom, for teaching me everything I know about cooking and baking.
I feel like I need a serrated knife instead of a non-serrated knife. Maybe this knife will work better. Just put some chocolate chunks. It's not going to be perfect, but you know. The recipe just says chocolate bars, so I'm guessing they expected me.
I would have shaved it. So get a banjo or a fiddle, or whatever you want to call it, and shave it. It works a lot better than a damn knife.
To use like a Hershey bar or something. This is a fancy occasion. I wanted to break out my fancy chocolate for these fancy ramen noodles.
I think I scared Shaky.
It says heat and microwave in 10-second intervals.
You don't ask a man if they want to see. Never mind. She's bad. So I was bad in response. I like Shaky. Shaky's good people. Gross, 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 gross.
Okay, so that chocolate's melting a little bit.
Oh, God.
It smells like microwave ramen.
Of course it does. What did you think it was going to smell like?
Marshmallows. Okay. I like marshmallows. I like s'mores. The last dish kind of
I used to love
me, but maybe
s'mores.
this
When I used to camp, oh my God, I used to love s'mores. It was just, it's also a cool thing to turn your kids onto,
Turn
you
the
know?
microwave 15 seconds.
Take them out
Okay.
camping for the first time, or maybe tent out in the backyard and have a little fire. And yeah, they'd love that
Order
shit.
up. That's,
They absolutely
that's
love
what
that
you wanna
shit.
eat, right? So this is the entire recipe. This is what they want you to eat. See, it looks a little weird at the base of the marshmallow there. It
Yeah.
looks,
Yeah, it
I don't
looks a
know, it
little
all looks
runny.
strange. This whole thing is strange.
You know what would have made that just a little bit nicer looking? If you had a little torch, a little hand torch, and went and just kind of brown that marshmallow up a little bit. Takes about 2 seconds. Or stick it under the broiler for about not even 5 seconds. But give that marshmallow a little bit of color, right? I think that would make it a little bit more appetizing.
Let's give
Suggestion.
it a try.
What do I know, right? I'm sorry, that just looks fucking gross.
Oh my God, it smells so bad. All
That's
you can
because
smell
there's
is
no
the
graham
noodles
cracker.
and chocolate, man. You just smell microwave.
That flavor from the graham cracker, especially if you use the cinnamon, the cinnamon graham crackers, those were so good. Oh my God, chocolate,
But I
kind of
feel
like
if you're gonna go through that much
a Mexican
trouble,
hot stout
you're gonna buy
that has
crackers for your s'mores.
it's kind of
If you're gonna
spicy.
go in
Oh, they're
with
so good.
marshmallow and chocolate,
A
just
Mexican
get the
chocolate
graham
stout.
cracker,
Oh my
dude.
goodness.
Okay, let's get it over with.
You can tell I love to eat. But I'm picky. I will try something once. Once. Yeah, his face explains it all. Spit it out, Ian.
Love that crunch.
This is one of the most bizarre things I've ever eaten. Have you ever thought to yourself,
Love that crunch.
man, the s'more is good, but I sure wish I was crunching on some ramen noodles instead.
And with all the shit that they have to say about ramen, I probably wouldn't be making all these ramen recipes. Just saying. It's bad enough eating ramen as it is.
I'd rather just have like chocolate and marshmallow melted in a bowl with a spoon.
There you go.
So the ramen doesn't add anything.
Exactly. That's why there's graham cracker in the original design. And it's a sandwich. It's usually a sandwich. So you get graham on top and bottom. Oh, yes, baby. And you take that Hershey bar, you lay that on top, and the marshmallow.
So this was better than a taco for a number of reasons. First, obviously, it's got chocolate and marshmallow. And the ramen doesn't really have a strong flavor. So mostly you're getting chocolate and marshmallow, which I'm a fan of both of those things. The texture also isn't as weird as the taco. So the hard crunch of the ramen is actually pretty nice, except you just got to keep chewing it until all those little pieces are broken up enough for you to swallow.
Sorry, that's gross.
It's not just a mushy disaster like the taco was. The taco was just so... This just made me appreciate graham crackers. I never thought of it back in the day, making s'mores. But man, graham crackers really are the unsung hero.
I love graham crackers. The plain ones are amazing. I could eat a box of those things. I'm not kidding. And I have.
Works. So that's all I got for you guys today. This was a pretty easy day.
I think we got time for one more. I'm not sure what's on the playlist because I have it kind of looping around, randomly picking a video.
Ramen cookbook, and there are like page markers in here. People bookmark some of this stuff.
That's frightening.
Surprisingly, it seems to all be noodle recipes that look pretty normal. The beefy noodle skillet is apparently very good. They also bookmarked teriyaki meatloaf, which I don't know how I feel about that one. So I can't personally recommend any of these recipes. I don't know that I would say go out and buy the ramen noodle cookbook unless one of these looked good to you. Maybe you're out there, man. If one of these looks great to you, let me know. Go buy the cookbook. Tell me about all your great ramen noodle experiences. I would love to hear, though I do doubt your existence. Overall, though, this was a disaster, but I hope you enjoyed watching the video anyway. It kind of feels like it's going to be a short one, but I hope you liked it regardless. Let me know what you liked about this video, what you didn't like, what could I do better. I'd love to hear. You guys have been giving me some really great feedback and helping me improve the show, and I really appreciate it. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.
So there you go. Like I said, he is actually pretty good. He's a good editor. He's funny when he wants to be. He can kind of be jerky sometimes. Hearty pizza dip. Now, why do you need to make dip for pizza? I do not get this. I absolutely do not understand this. Oh, wait a minute. No, not this one. Hang on, Ian. Hang on, Ian. No. There was something else I wanted to watch before the end of the stream. Oh, here it is.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Brutal Foods, the last one of the year.
The title just
2017 has
the
already
title
come and gone.
just spoke to me.
Seems like the perfect time.
I wonder if you can figure out why.
History Kitchen, because Christmas is history. It's not because I'm late. Today we're going to be preparing a recipe from Betty Crocker's new Christmas cookbook.
And Brian, just let me say this. Thank you very much for at least spelling my name right. I do appreciate that. You don't know how many people spell it E-A-L, and it drives me up a fucking wall.
I'm pretty excited because this is kind of a recipe, but also kind of an art project. They have this recipe listed under the special decorations category. We're going to be making Poppy the Penguin. Poppy has no description, but he is a popcorn penguin, and it looks like he has a little popcorn sun back there.
Sun the penguin.
It looks like they're on a little Christmas ski trip.
I think you'll enjoy his content. He's funny. And he's very low volume.
I'm pretty stoked. Get ready, get excited, get some of that Christmas spirit back. I know the holidays are over, but deal with it. Because it's time for Poppy the Penguin.
Woo!
Poppy the Penguin. To create this work of art, we are going to need popcorn, butter, miniature marshmallows,
Kraft Jet Puff. Those are the best. Those are the best.
Extract, candy canes. The recipe calls for vanilla flavored candy coating. I just grabbed some classic white baking chocolate flavored.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I don't know if anybody else caught that. Maybe it was just me. You wanted vanilla and you bought white chocolate. Is vanilla and white chocolate are not the same. Okay? I'm going to play that again because sometimes these little slip-ups kind of just like really get under my skin a little bit.
Baking chocolate coating. I just grabbed some flavored candy coating, peppermint extract.
Wait for it.
Candy canes. The recipe calls for vanilla flavored candy coating.
Vanilla flavored candy coating. So explain to me how what he bought is the same as this. Am I losing my mind or what?
Grab some classic white baking chocolate flavored candy coating, strawberry fruit snack rolls or leather. I've got a variety pack here of fruit roll-ups, Gushers, fruit by the foot, and then I also got some jelly spice drop candies for decoration.
The only gumdrops I eat are spicy. I can't stand the fruit gumdrops. I love spicy gumdrops.
First up, we gotta pop some popcorn. I don't think it matters what kind of popcorn you get. I got some Orville Redenbacher's natural.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Classic butter and sea salt. Okay.
Never had it before. It sounded good.
Orville's popcorn is usually pretty good, I have to admit.
It says I'm gonna need 12 cups of popcorn. How many
That's
cups
a hell of a lot of popcorn.
I guess I'm gonna make. I mean, this only came with 3 bags. I may just make them all. Can make a pretty big penguin. Penguin. One-ish. How do you measure?
You just exactly.
3.
Come on. Oh, you don't want the kernels in there, dude. You don't want the kernels in there.
Okay, that's.
You don't want the kernels in there.
I'm not sure. If you're planning on trying
Don't listen to me. What the fuck do I know?
2 bags should be plenty. Discard unpopped kernels from popped popcorn. I'm not doing that. That sounds like way too much work. If you want to go through and pick out all the unpopped kernels, you go for it. I support that decision. Heat butter and marshmallows in Dutch oven over low heat, stirring constantly until mixture is smooth. Half or a fourth a cup of margarine or butter.
I would use
I
butter.
think we need more butter later, so I'll save this. Fourth a cup of butter. Again, I don't have a Dutch oven, but I'm just gonna put
It's
it
easy
in a
to make one.
Should be fine.
It's really not hard to make.
Butter.
2 pans that you can nest together.
It smells really good. I haven't had marshmallows.
And a lid that fits on the topmost.
Just some plain ass mini marshmallows.
I love mini marshmallows.
Aw.
I used to buy the
Little
fruit
cute
flavored
little
ones
marshmallows.
because Emily loved them.
Butter. Okay, that's got to be enough. There's got to be enough mallows, right?
I love his
Now
measuring
I'm supposed
skills.
to heat it on medium heat until mixture is smooth.
Low
Let's get started
heat.
on that.
Or you're gonna burn those mallows, baby. You're gonna burn the butter, and then you're gonna burn the mallows.
I'm gonna have to stir this.
And why is there a candle burning in the kitchen?
I guess I'll use.
Jesus Christ, your drawer is a mess, but it looks like
that,
mine.
right?
So.
One of these? This one? Maybe this one? Let's use this one. I'm using this one. Oh man, it's getting marshmallow.
The beauty of that one is, if you haven't noticed, it's got
look
a
at the
flat
butter,
edge.
man.
You can
You
use
see that butter?
scrape the pan. I used to have one similar.
This is a pretty good time. I would recommend melting marshmallows in a pot. I'm having fun with this.
You
It's
could have
just
just
so,
bought
like,
marshmallow
slimy.
whip. It's the same thing
It's
as
like
what
I'm
you're
doing
making.
A science experiment.
With a bunch of other crap in it, but
Are they going back there?
you could have saved yourself a little bit of time.
Can you see my butt?
Yes, we love your ass.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful glutes,
Check
man.
that
Beautiful
out.
glutes.
That is awesome. Okay. Okay, so now we have to stir in 1/4 teaspoon peppermint extract.
1/4 teaspoon. Yep.
Looking pretty great.
Are you supposed to
Okay.
eat these penguins?
Now I'm pretty sure I remember.
No, you don't eat the penguins.
Fold in popcorn until.
So why are you putting
evenly
mint,
coated.
peppermint in it?
How am I gonna do that? Okay,
It's
here's
easy.
my marshmallow mix. So my big problem, we're supposed to fold this in.
Do you
I
know-
don't know if I've got enough room.
Do you know
for
how to
this
fold?
popcorn. I also don't really know what folding something in
Are you
means,
kidding
so I guess
me?
I'm just
You don't.
I'm gonna make a mess. I think I've got more room in here. I'm gonna do the.
You know what? And I'm not a particularly brilliant guy, but I know how to fold things. Not laundry, but I mean in the kitchen. I know what that means. Jesus Christ.
Little switcheroo. I gotta get my hands in there, guys. It's time. Oh my god. This feels insane.
But you're breaking.
Oh, maybe hands was a bad idea.
It was a really bad idea.
Oh my god. How do I get it off my hands? Oh yeah. Oh, check that out.
Fuck my life.
I'm like Spider-Man. It says to make penguin shape popcorn mixture using well buttered hands.
So it doesn't
I
stick
guess
to your
buttering
hands.
your hands is supposed to be how you get it to not stick.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna get some butter.
Oh my
I
God.
guess.
Rub it on your hands.
I don't know.
It's up there. There you go.
Butter a hand.
It may be gross, but it's okay.
Supposed to shape it into a log about 9 inches long and 4 inches in diameter. I'm not gonna be able to measure this shit.
Eyeball it. Come on. You know what
I guess
9
you can just
inches
make
looks
it
like?
however big.
You know what 4 inches
big
looks
of a
like? You see
penguin
that every
you want.
morning.
You should keep some.
Sorry,
stick of butter
your wife sees that
around,
every night. Just kidding.
for when it's when you need to butter up your hands a bit. Oh, it's standing up. It's standing up. Okay. Now I'm gonna try and craft a popcorn nose, because I know he needs a nose. How did they get it into a point? That kind of looks vaguely penguin-shaped, right?
Not bad. Certainly better than I could probably do.
I would say that is a vague penguin shape. I don't
Spatula.
understand why you have to say that way.
You think?
The structural integrity of my penguin is questionable. All right, so here's our guy. Brush vanilla coating over penguin. Okay, well I have to melt. Where did it go?
There goes the nose.
So I'm gonna microwave these.
To your point, Joe, his edits are spot on, man. I could take lessons from him.
There's just marshmallow.
And his jump cuts are beautiful.
Oh no! His nose fell off.
Oh, no shit.
Nose. You gotta stay on there, man.
Need some glue, baby.
Wait, how am I supposed to paint it on?
I mean, the point of this is, I don't think
Brush
you're supposed to
vanilla
eat
I
this
don't
when
have
you're
a
done.
brush.
I think this is decoration only. But hey,
This is kind of like a brush,
you
right?
want to eat it, go for it. Oh, no.
It's not a brush, and it's not vanilla coating.
Yeah,
Neither
that's
of the
definitely,
things
that's
on me.
chocolate, dude. I can't believe he used white chocolate in lieu of vanilla flavored candy coating.
This is working out. This is working. It's working.
I'm sure if he looked hard enough, he could have found something.
Oh my god, it's gonna cave under the weight. The beak is coming off. The beak is not surviving this.
Oh my god. Stop, please.
Oh, no.
Stop,
Oh, no,
stop,
there it goes.
stop,
Oh
stop.
no, it's just poor beak. Stay on there, buddy. Oh no. Oh, he's just gonna be a popcorn lump. He's not gonna.
Now, I'm pretty sure none of you have children in the chat. At least I don't think you do. But this reminds me so much of little projects that you would do with your kids. Like, I can remember one time when we actually tried to do a gingerbread house. Oh my god, what a fucking mess we made. But we had so much goddamn fun, which is the whole point. And the house, the gingerbread house looked like total crap. And my kids were so proud. So, you know, you kind of have to suck it up. It's like, yeah, you know, great job. But it looks like shit, honey.
A big penguin. You know what? What if I stuck a toothpick?
But you let them do all the work. And you know, you try to stay back, let them do everything, let them design, decorating, and everything else. And ooh, it's hilarious. This reminds me of that. Here, let me use a toothpick.
And then molded something. Oh my god, this is not going how I expected. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not. Perfect nose. It's a perfect nose. Okay, now that we have our clearly penguin-shaped popcorn.
Clearly, looks like a penguin to
throw it in
me.
the fridge until the
And I
coating
know all
is
about
set.
penguins. That didn't sound like a refrigerator door closing. This is the chocolate candy
How
coating.
minty do you think pure peppermint extract is?
Oh, dude, don't do that.
Is it bad to take a sip?
You do not do.
Oh my god. Whew.
Are you fucking insane? Are you insane?
It's like I drank an Altoid. Oh my god. Oh,
You
man,
do?
That smells awesome.
Oh, dude. You should post some pictures.
It's not quite set.
It's a
I'm
lot
also
of fun.
impatient.
It's a family activity, and it is a fucking blast. I haven't done it, oh my god, since my girls were
A brush would be very
wee
helpful.
little.
If you're gonna make a Poppy the Penguin, I highly recommend getting a brush.
I would highly
I am
learn
making
what a
mess,
penguin looks
that is
like
for sure.
first.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Poppy's back is kind of melting away here. Still got to get this. I should have let this cool a bit before I started putting it on. It's not
Yeah,
quite set, but I'm also impatient. How does that look? Does that look like a penguin? Does that look like
Not
a chocolate
really.
marshmallow penguin to you?
It looks like a
All
pile of
right.
shit.
Okay. Back in the fridge you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there we go. Here is our popcorn penguin. As you can see, it looks very penguin shaped. It's very artistic.
No.
His beak
No.
is perfectly shaped. It looks just like the picture.
Look
There's
at my
no
profile
differences.
picture. Not stabbies. Look at my real profile
Especially
picture.
back here.
That's a penguin.
He looks like he's wearing like a chocolate coat. It looks exactly like the picture. He's put on some weight, specifically in, you know, the neck area, the neck and the head area. Let's do his scarf first. Scarf. Oh no, it's not long enough. His neck is too big for the scarf. Okay. It cut the edges to make it look more like a scarf. I really like that.
That was innovative, actually. That was innovative. I like that.
Nice little scarf going on. I'm gonna just
Fruit roll up as a scarf. Okay. I used to love fruit roll ups.
Maybe they have like no. There's no shapes. Didn't fruit roll ups used to have shapes?
No, dude. Fruit roll ups have always been a sheet.
We got these.
And the thing about fruit roll ups is it's always apricot. It's all made out of apricot, and no matter what flavor it is, it's apricot.
These Kroger Spice Drop jelly candies.
Eyeballs, maybe?
How do I get them to stay there? Awesome. Oh my god, it looks terrible. I don't know how I'm gonna do the eyes. The eyes are like something black and white.
Get an olive. Get a black olive out of the refrigerator. 2 slices of black olive. Bingo! There you go. You got eyes. Oh, I muted him.
Purple and white. Aw. He's looking at you, kinda. He looks, you know, he doesn't look exactly right, but he's trying his best. Now he needs his green hands.
Certainly better than I could do, but oh my god, dude.
Here.
Really, really bad.
Oh my god.
Why are the hands green?
He's so freaking cute. He's got so many problems, but you cannot deny the cuteness of this popcorn sculpture. So since Christmas has already come and gone, I think it's appropriate that we make this version of Poppy the sequel to this version of Poppy. So I'm going to decorate him, you know, after this sequence. What comes next?
So Santa, we're ready for you to make your entrance.
I feel like I'm on one of those baking shows where you gotta make a diorama. It's actually kind of fun. So, for your consideration, you be the judge. Here's my diorama Poppy the penguin. You can see Poppy has retired his skis. He no longer skis, but he is holding a cane from his horrible skiing accident that has left him mildly deformed. In fact, in his other hand here, we have some festive medical bills that he really can't afford.
Now that's funny.
I mean,
that's actually funny. I like that.
So many surgeries.
And the story to go along with it. It's cute, it's cute. But it looks like total shit.
It really is very Christmassy. And you might be saying, well, what about his son? What about Poppy's son? Surely he still visits from time to time. Nope, his son has deceased.
His son is a bastard.
Skiing accident, but he does keep a picture of his son always close by. So while he's limping around with his Christmas cane, looking at his festive medical bills, he's also got a nice picture of his son to remember the good times, like that skiing trip where he died. So that is my version of Poppy the Penguin. I think I told a pretty great story, a very Christmassy, feel-good story of death, disability,
dismemberment,
and death. Merry Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Just yet, because I have to figure out how Poppy tastes.
Oh no, you don't need to eat Poppy. See, I'm crying. I'm crying a little bit.
There we go.
Ow. Ow, what the hell's going on over here? No! What did you do? You evil satanic bitch!
I feel powerful.
Oh, God.
Poppy is very rich. I need like a glass of milk.
Ugh.
That was a lot of
gross.
fun. I highly recommend Popcorn Penguins for anyone looking for a fun Christmas food crafts to do. I think it would have been really fun to do with other people.
Yes.
See whose penguin
Children
turned
would
out
be
the,
children would have a blast doing this.
most
Absolutely, I agree with you.
normal. The one thing I would leave out next time is the peppermint extract. I guess it was to maybe make it taste a bit more festive. You know, peppermint is kind of...
Well, first you have to figure out, are you really going to eat it, or is it just decoration? If it's just decoration, skip the extract. But if the kids or whoever wants to eat it, yeah, then use the extract, because I get that. But
You know, candy canes, peppermint, Christmas. But it kind of tastes weird. It makes it taste strange. I think minty popcorn is just not something I'm interested in. You're only going to want to eat your own penguin, though, because I had my hands all over it, you know, all over the butter. But I mean, if you're tired of building ginger house cookies,
ginger houses,
gingerbread houses, I think you should give a popcorn penguin a try. It's a little
look at the bottom
messy.
of that. That is so
It's very
sad.
Messy. It's extremely messy.
Dude, stop it! You're a goddamn carnivore.
It was fun and edible.
Don't be chewing on the penguin.
This is just strange.
I want a 12-pack of tacos,
really
like
strong.
now.
But this was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I had fun creating it. Thanks, as always, so much for watching this video and all my other videos. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great New Year.
All right, that's going to pretty much bring us right around to the end of our time together, at least for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Normal time, 3 o'clock tomorrow. Wait. Let me verify. I don't think I have any meetings that late tomorrow. 1 second. Thursday. I have a 2:45. No, I am skipping that one. So I am right back here at 3 o'clock tomorrow. I have no idea what we're doing. We'll find something goofy to do. So if you had a fun time today, come on back. We're going to have another chill stream tomorrow. Again, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Joe, as always, for all your help. I appreciate it. Everybody, thanks for stopping. Have a great rest of your day. And, hey, we're going to watch a movie on Discord sometime after this. So stop on by. You know the link. And if, hit me up. We'll get it for you. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Love you all, and be good. Have a good night.